So how does Local and Co. show his connection to Bajan heritage and culture?
So Local and Co., especially our marketplace and our restaurant, we are 96% local. In terms of our suppliers, our ingredients, the other 4% we actually get from other CARICOM islands. If it's not local, it's going to be regional.
What area of Local and Co. are we standing in right now, and what kind of things do you have that could reflect some of that heritage?
So we are currently standing in the marketplace where we have pretty much everything that you could possibly ask for. We have clothing, jewelry, candles, jams, coffees, pretty much everything. So come, let me show you. So here we have a number of locally made clothing. We have our beach pants for the men, beach shirts. We have a number of swimsuits here as well, especially these two, made by Shanique Janine, which are an ode to our Barbadian culture. So on this one, we have the bus stop, we have the chattel houses. You can see the vans on this one. This is an ode to our carnival culture. Well, crop over is what we say. So we have our Mother Sally's on this one. Actually, let me take it off. So here we have our locally and regionally made jewelry by some of our featured artisans. On this shelf here, we have something by Samara. And fun fact about Samara, she used to be a potter and she decided to take her talents into jewelry. So actually, all of this is made by clay. Here we have some of her necklaces and a few other items by Samara. All right, and here is our regional shelf. We actually have earrings, which were designed in Trinidad and Tobago. We have one of our newest lines from Colombia, Aphrodite Bespoke Jewels. And here we have one of my favorites from Jamaica. This is actually also made with clay. This is a mango necklace, and we have the earrings to match as well. And here is another local shelf by another local artisan by the name of Luna. She has a number of beautiful pieces, all natural and semi-precious. So we have one of our favorites here, which is a necklace by Luna. It's a bone necklace where the strings are made with natural leather. We have pearls, snake skin stones, and animal bones as well. And just to note, every single thing you see here is all handmade. All right, so here we have what we would call our larder staples. These are all locally harvested, locally made larder staples. And basically those are things that you should have, you must have in your cupboard. So here we have our sweeteners, our gourmet sugar, cane syrup, and molasses, which were all harvested here in Barbados at St. Nicholas Abbey. Right here we have our honey, which actually is very special to us. So this one is by Walker's Reserve, which is one of our sister companies, and we have our apiary where we harvest our honey. On this shelf, you will see our jams and jellies, and these ones specifically are made by Local & Co. So here we have our Drunken Monkey Jam, which is actually a favorite, and this one is from banana, all natural, so no additional preservatives. And finally, we have our locally roasted coffees. Each one of these coffees is actually infused with a different flavor. So here we have this one, which is infused with cherry, mint chocolate. And yeah, that's pretty much it for our larder staples. So more than likely, whenever you walk into Local & Co., you're going to be greeted by a number of beautiful scents. And most definitely, it's going to be caused by St. Lucie Botanists and Fabulous Soapery, which are two more of our local artisans. For St. Lucie Botanists, fun fact about this company, all of her candles, perfumes, solid perfumes, the insect repellent, everything is made by the oils that she extracts from the flowers grown right here in Barbados. So everything, again, is all natural, and we have what I would say is probably one of our favorite brands at Local & Co., St. Lucie Botanist. One thing I will say about Local & Co. is that as soon as you step through these doors, there is a story in everything. It's not just a little food, it's not just a little candle. Everything is an experience.
Let's take a look at some of the crafts on display at the back of the fish fry. This project is bigger than just one piece. Visit mintmonger.org.
My name is Marlene, first things first. So in my stall, you find resin trinket dishes and key rings, and they're made from epoxy. If you want a Barbados souvenir to take home. I also have gemstone jewelry, semi-precious gems, freshwater pearls.
Freshwater pearls?
Yes, combined with sterling silver.
Okay, how long did it take to make this?
It doesn't take very long. Once I have the idea, the manufacturing process is fairly fast.
And what drives your passion? Where did it come from, you think?
It comes from within.
How long have you been doing these kind of crafts?
Gosh, 20 years maybe.
Oh Lord.
Many years I've been out here, yeah.
Where are you from?
Sweden.
Okay, and what brought you here in the first place?
It's a long story best shared over a bottle of wine.
And what do you think keeps you in Barbados?
This is what I live for. Being able to be creative.
Okay, so you say you taught yourself, but did you ever have like a mentor?
No. YouTube is the greatest thing.
Who would you consider an apprentice? Do you have any apprentice, anybody you coach?
I wish my children would want to learn, but no, maybe I will get a grandchild because I would like to pass it on. Like I've taught myself to do most of the things.
The way that you operate in life, right? What are some principles that were passed down to you from the most important woman in your life?
Kindness, I think, and that's from my mother. To be kind. My Instagram is Kokoi Organics. COCOI Organics. And when I
How long have you been having the lock?
23 years. Yeah, they're very long.
Real?
Yes, this takes the weight off.
So you got the locks when you came to Barbados?
I've been here for 27 years, so a little while later.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. When craft comes from truth, culture expands and identity deepens. When people create from who they truly are, the future feels real. Now, let's talk about what happens when tradition meets change. Let's talk about evolution.